And this one, we need to do this form over here. Oh, actually, here, the root over here equation is over here. Great, we don't need to do any of that. So we, well, you can see that. So yeah, I will pause for like going to the restroom and going to do other stuff. That's probably the only time I'm pausing. So 8 is our R. Theta is 60 degrees. I thought it was imagination against. So over here we have k equals to 3, so we can absolutely say this is true. And then we can say cosine parentheses theta, which is, I believe it is 60, divided by k, which is 3, plus n, 360 divided by 3. This doesn't matter because usually what happens is that they choose the first one. So I already can tell this is 20. So in reality, I probably can guess that. Oh, wait. And n does matter. So this is the only one that actually works. So I don't even need to check anymore. I already figured it out. I'm not checking anymore. All right, next one. Well, this is nonsense. Which of the following statement is false for identity matrix? Identity square matrix. That is true. This is identity matrix. Identity matrix is by 1n, so it depends on n by n. It could be a 4 by 4, it could be 7 4 4. All entities are 0 except for entities in the row column are equal. Yes, check, check, right. All entities are equal to 1, all non-zero. Yes, so this must not be true. Can someone explain to me why that's not true? Is the question now. Let me think. If you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and choose a 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, that in turn gives you a matrix that is 1, because what happens is this multiplied by this is 1. And then so forth, so forth. You do this, and you get a different matrix over here. And you can see that over here if you go to the multiplication section. I'm still explaining to you that in the rapid accession because I feel like explaining to people is still a good thing, even if I want to go fast. Multiplication here. You can see the multiplication, how it works. AB, this is a row, like this way, gets you this, right? And then you do it again with this, getting this portion, and so forth down here. So I'll give you a different matrix. So basically, D is wrong. That is totally not true. That looks correct, but it looks can be deceiving because we're engineers, so we don't care about the proof. The proof is more diabolical and dumb. We do a transpose of that, and this one you can look up, but I will just say, if you have to look up this one, then, well, you can, but you might be wasting a lot of time. Equal A transform. So that's this one, D. B over here, and to check if that's true, if you could go and say transpose over here. The way I memorize it is just basically you're flipping everything. So this, the A stays A, and you flip it the other side and go downwards. You don't need to know more than that. So that's D. Over here, oh my god, sum of infinite series. Oh, it's finite series, that's different. So, okay. There's probably a bunch of sums here that I can look up over here. I don't know where it is. Here's some. There it goes. Probably one of these sum series, honestly. I don't know which one it is, but one of the power series or something. All right, let me look at this fucking sum. So 25. What's the difference between this? 25 minus 18 to 7, 1. So 7, right? So 18 plus 7 equals 25. 25 plus 7 equals what? I don't know. 32, sorry. So it's plus 7 everywhere. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got it. We got the, so infinity, no, not infinity. How many times is a 7? So if I do 18, right? 18 was the initial, plus 7, I equal 1, equal this. And is there summation series over here in the calculator? It probably is if I go to math to clear all this stuff. Math. There isn't. God damn it. I thought there's some. So there's a sum function over here on your calculator, and this is an allowable calculator here. I need to show this. There we go. A very beautiful calculator. So we can do this. With that said, I need to figure out first the pattern over here. So 18 is the initial spark, right? So what we can do, instead of doing it this way, we can do 18 plus this, right? And we can say I, and I is 1 over here. So do we really want 1? If I multiply by 7, will that work? Because if you have 2, that's that, and that's that. So 67 minus 18. Let me try that one real quick. Divide by 7. So that's 7 times. This should be it. 18 plus mat sum of 1 over 7 by I. How do you do I here? Or x? X. So that should be it, which is 2, 4. That's wrong. That's not how you do it. Let me check if this is true. 18 plus 14. So you know, this is correct. This is how you do it. I just did something wrong, obviously, because I didn't get the right answer. What is going on? It's 7, right? Sorry, I get 2, 1, 4 here. It's so close to B that I'm really questioning if I did something wrong. But we can also check this by saying 18 plus 25 plus 32 plus 39 plus, what's 7? 39 plus 7, I'm just doing it manually. That's 160. Okay. Plus 39 plus 7 plus 7. 1, 213. And then clear. 39 plus equal 56. So that's wrong. So that's wrong. That's wrong. So 39 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And plus 7. 60. So this plus 39 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. I get 340. So 340 is my answer. I don't know what I did wrong with my way, but doing it the long way works. And it took less than 3 minutes. So we're good. Okay, see. Oh well. So this is wrong. I'm not even gonna, I need to go faster. So we're gonna just figure it out if we go 32, 80, 20. Okay, what's going on here? I don't understand what's going on at first, so we'll just do a calculator to 80 minus 32 first to see what's happening. That's 48. 200 minus, okay, 80 equals 120. That doesn't really give me much. What's the power of it? No, that's not really power because of the 2.25, so it has to be some kind of weird shit. To tell you the truth, I'm stumped. So I'm just gonna look through different textbooks and see if they have something similar down. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think there is much mini series like this. I don't even know why the geometric series exists. Is that geometric series or something? No, it doesn't look like it. It could be one of the S series or something. It's not one of those questions. So I genuinely do not know what's going on, which is a quite relief because you probably did not know what's going on either. Um, I'm just checking something. Half the questions are missing on my. Yeah, half the questions are missing. I gotta admit, I didn't check all the questions, but I thought I did all the questions in the textbook here in here, but quite a few of the questions are genuinely just missing. That's not a problem. But um, oh well, we can solve that later. What is this series is the question. I don't know which textbook I got this from, so uh, I might just have to figure it out on my own because yeah, I don't think I can figure it out. Serious questions always a weird pain, but if I can't find it in 20 minutes, we'll just skip it for now and move on because I don't think I will find it unfortunately. Okay, all right, let's skip it for now. I'll figure it out later. So which of the following statements show a power series like this? All numbers are finite below converge. I believe that is true because if you look over here, this is the power series. Power series will converge. Interval r minus is defined in a value of x. So yeah, so that will most likely converge because r is usually minus 1 to 1, right? Yeah. Power series can be added together or subtracted with the interval within their interval convergence. Well, I don't see why not they can't do that. Power series are can be integrated within interval convergence. Okay. So I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 is correct. So I'm just gonna say C. But now I need to double check. Because I know that power series can be integrated. I just don't know if yeah. So looking for that series questions, I'm really confused on where the hell that question came from. Very intriguing question, I must admit. I want to know now. Shit. Oh, I'm all about this also is actually D. Yeah. I found it. What in the world is this? I found the series question. So we can look in here and say what's going on here. Also, I was wrong about that question before. That question before, apparently the integral convergence minus one. That okay, so that says R R. All right. How do I do this? Where is that choice? Apparently, it was a weird thing where you do 80 divided by 3.2, which equals 2.5, and you're supposed to figure out that this term is a minus r, l minus 1 by r. Just figure that out, and the answer is apparently D. Yeah, I would have not gotten that. I would have just left this to dry, honestly. As a pattern recognition, I would have that. All right, let's just do something that I can. All right, that's what I would have done. Anyways, this next one is 2, 1, 1, 0, and then it's just a product of 4 to B1. In this case, I would recommend you go to the math section. It's the matrix section over here. You have a 2 by 2 over here, which you can get, and then you can plug in your variables 2, 1, 1, 0. And then you can just do math again, edit matrix B, and then just do that same thing again with 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. And then what you can do is go to matrix and do C multiply B, and here we got it, the answer. So that is 10, 7, 4. So that's D. Okay. Over here, product of A and B of a matrix A and B. That's a scalar, that's a dot product. So that is 2, -6, 12. So 6, 8, so it's 8. Oh, I could have done that for some of the questions with the dot product questions. Oh well. Yeah, you're right. You can double check with your calculator by making a 1 by 3 matrix and 3 by 1 matrix and multiplying those two out. Yeah, that would be smart. Yeah, yeah, 8. Yeah, clear minus these two. That's pretty easy. Let's just look in here saying, oh, it's -2, -2. So cross these two out. Check whatever is different between these two. It looks like this one's different, and then minus each other, right? Minus B, so it's negative. Minus this plus is supposed to be 7, so we know it's D, and we don't check anymore because we know it's correct and move on. Let me clear this one up. The determinant of this matrix is -5. What is the value of this? Okay, so the secret of this one is always use the determinant placing where it is 0. And internally, there's a plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus in the matrix. So you can take the determinant over here and just do, okay, so I know this one, right? So it's supposed to be 1 with a parentheses, right? A minus plus 2 plus 0 is 0. So we can actually just cancel this one out. And we can delete this one from existence. So we can look at 3, 1 and say 3. And then the other two is going to be these 4 over here. So it's going to be positive. It's going to be going this way again, if I remember correctly. -6 minus 2 parentheses equal. So -8 minus 24. I might be doing something stupid, but plus 2 plus A. Oh, I might have done something bad. So it's a 22 for some reason, and this equals 5. So it's 5 over 22, which is B. Um, um, you can double check this by going to your calculator and doing math and editing your 3 by 3 over here and doing 1, -3, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, -1. A, so that is A is 5 over 22. Okay, and clear it, and then, oh, no, clear the whole thing. I don't need to do it now. So second mat, take a determinant of that. Oh, so this there. Second mat, A, take a determinant. I get 21. That is not right. So I messed up somewhere. Probably putting it somewhere here. Let me just check the. I did 1. Oh, I did 0 over. Wait. -3, -4, 2, 2. Actually, what am I doing? All I have to do is just plug in all these digits over here to here and do this. There's a cheesy way to do it. There's no need for me to actually complicate myself more and try to figure out my mistake. Sorry. So over here, just plug in all those numbers and figure out which one's right. Last time I did this one and didn't get the right answer, so try -9. Clear. Go back. Get the answer. That gives me -31, so that's wrong. Okay. So second mat. Edit this. Go down over here and change the bottom A to 7 instead. And go to second clear. Do this again. This one is -15. Okay. So go to second mat again. Edit it. Instead of 7, try 17. Clear everything, and then go to second mat. There, sorry, go back and then try that one. So 17 is D. Okay. Sorry, that is wrong. It is D. And I forgot to do a determinant apparently. If the determinant of the matrix A is -4, what's the determinant of B? So notice how it's dividing everywhere, right? So property of a determinant is that if you divide one space over here, divide by 2, the determinant divides by that much, so it is C. And that's a very common property. Do not forget it. That gets tested by you in a QE exam, apparently in UCSD. All right, the determinant of this, well, we can actually just do this. So that's 12 minus 12 equals 0. So that is 0. Determinant equals A, which also means that this is not defined correctly. So it's going to cause an error once you try to define it, which means there's no inverse, basically, what I'm trying to say. And then the solution is not solvable very easily. All right, let's go to here. Fuck me. I want to do this by hand. Let's see if a calculator can do it. Ugh, I don't know if a calculator can do this one. Yeah, I don't know if a calculator can do this one, man. I don't really know how you would cheese this with a calculator because this looks like a very much a cheese question. I just don't know how you would cheese this, to be fair. Oh, wait, coefficient matrix. Sorry. So what you have to do is 10, 3, 10, 8, -2, 9, 8, 1, -10, and take the inverse of that. Oh, I'm dumbass. Sorry. I was thinking like, oh, how do you like do a fancy solve on this thing? And I realized there's no way to really solve that question. And then I realized I'm being stupid. 8, -9, 8, 1, -10. And we enter it, we clear everything, and we do second mat inverse. So we're just gonna go to 3 by 3 and mat. Second mat inverse this, which is 0.14, 0.05. Okay, so it is this matrix. It's just that I must have messed up and put a negative sign somewhere. Yeah. Or I'm just an idiot and made a mistake on this question. So 10, 3, 10. Okay, this is all right. I don't understand why that happened. Unless it's hinting at me that I did something wrong, which could be the case here. I think it is. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I don't think I did this wrong. I think this is right because that's the only thing I can think of. I just think that they're putting it in fractions. So let me just try 11 divided by 306 instead. Yeah, they're just putting in fractions. Okay, so this, apparently, I'm guessing that these two are the same. And I'm just going to choose D on this one because it looks like it's inverse minus version of that, which is a little bit of a fuck you question, but whatever. Who made this? I don't know who made this, but the one that made this needs to pay because the way they made it, I hate it. I absolutely detest the way that the person made it because it's like, well, half of these questions are like garbage. So this is AX equal B, right? So here's a little trick if you didn't know. If I have A matrix and I do A inverse, at least this, A minus this, and put X down, and then do A minus this with a B. That, that should work. You create identity over here, which means this is X, and then A minus 1 B stands 2. So this, by the inverse matrix from before. So all you have to do is go to second matrix over here, go to edit and change one of your precious thing to a 1 by 3. Wait, 3 by 1, sorry. Second mat. Go to 3, 1, and say okay, and do 5, 3, 7. By the way, this question becomes literally nearly impossible if you were to give it you give it without a calculator, to be fair. I'm just saying, like, some of these questions are just plain evil if they don't give you a calculator. So I get 0.625, 0.18 is negative that. As you can see, that's probably the right answer. I'm not going to double check if it's about 2 out of 3. I don't need to check if that last one, because they gave me in terms of a fraction. Are you kidding me? I'm not checking that. Okay, we can check the other things, but find the length of the resultant of the vectors. Oh, this is just adding it up. So this is 10 over here, this is negative, what? Oh, length. Okay, so that's negative 6i. Over here is 6, negative 14. So that is 14 minus 6, which is 4, 8. 8j 0. So that's square root of 36 plus 64. I have other things to do, so I'm gonna go upstairs now. Plus 64. That's 10. That's 3-4 triangle actually. That's a 3-4 triangle multiple, so I should realize that's 16. Anyways, we'll do this later, I guess. We're gonna just stop. Okay. This took way too long. It's just this fucking formula. It's just this formula, man. You see this formula? The area over here is equal to this. And you don't have to do much. That's it. So area equal r square. I have to write this out. And I think it's in radians although. So area equal r square plus theta minus sine theta, parentheses divided by 2. And then over here, it would be theta equal 2 arc cosine, parentheses, r minus d divided by r. So d, in this case, you can get is about 10, right? 5. D equals 5. Okay, I can just show off what d is. But what is s? What is r? R is about 10. With that said, let me just get theta and everything else. And I'm pretty sure you need it in radians. Okay, let me get. And to be clear, is this question over here that I fumbled earlier? So yeah, I'm gonna show the whole process of me fumbling for 2 minutes. Um, Division 10 minus 5 divided by 10, parentheses 2. Okay, so it's 120 in degrees. Why do we make this thing stick 300 times? Okay, so radians 2.02. So the area is basically r squared, so it's 10 squared, parentheses this answer, minus a sine, this parentheses, divided by 2. It's 61. But you have to multiply by 2 because two sides is 122. So it's C. Yeah, okay. Follow the equations. Okay, what kind of um isn't this just look at this? Excuse me. Oh, I have to like figure this out to see if it's minus k. A and B is different, then you have ellipse, could be ellipse or a hyperbola, but could also be a circle. Okay. So we all agree that we need to move the x in the x direction, and then this will tell me what to do, and then y squared negative plus 4y will tell me what to do. And we understand that we could just move the 4 out of this thing, so 4 out of this thing, and but whatever we multiply in plus, so if we minus and plus, we need to multiply by 4. We understand that this is fine. I think plus 5 and minus 5 should do the trick because this is 1, 4, 1, 5, and if you do a minus on this one, we should be good. But here's the thing, you need a perfect square, so it's not fine. So what you have to do to make it easier is move the minus out, and the minus like this. And then we need to know that there's going to be a minus minus, there's going to be a minus minus. If it's a plus, minus, then minus. So there's extra minus here, and then so minus over here. So this one. Okay, so that's the formula, and this one's a 2 over here, right? And this is a plus. So this is going to be plus 1, simply like that. There's no reason to do that. And then this is a plus 1, so minus this way. Over here is 1, 1, and then we need minus 2, so plus 2, so we can have minus 2, minus 2. You can do the 2 minus BA method, which I'm pretty sure is over here if you want. I don't know where it would be, but it's probably in the algebra section somewhere. Yep, I'm looking for something so basic because most people will use this thing to save their asses 9 out of 10 times. If I can't find it, mm. Oh, here, don't know, maybe it's too basic for it to be here. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why. So there you go, 2. So over here 2, and there's always a minus. There's the symbol against it. So if it's 2, minus 2 plus 2, that makes sense. What that gives you over here is 15 right there, right? So what happens here is you have a 4x plus 1 square, right? And we have a minus 4, and minus 4 gets a plus 4 over here, get rid of. We have a plus 4, so we have a minus 4, get rid of. So we have something that is minus y. Oh, it's a 4. I was about to say that doesn't look right. Plus, so minus 2 square. And we have a 4. So that looks like one of these equations over here. Yeah. And from the looks of it, is a hyperbola. D. It looks like a hyperbola. I will double check later. Or now. I don't know if I can find it. I'll double check right now. Can't. Don't know where it is. So I'm gonna assume that's right and move on, I think. I was like, oh yeah, I can still. I was right. It's a hyperbola. Okay, okay. All right. So what's the equation of the parabola with a vertex 4? Oh no, these equations I'm gonna have to figure out again. So it's over here, right? So what did they say? HK is the point. So directrix. So about this thing. So HK, the point is vertex point is 4, 8. So 4, 8, 4 comma 8. So H is like y minus. I need to be careful. 8. So it's 8 squared equal 2p parentheses x minus 4, right? X minus 4, 2p. So x minus 4. So we can get rid of none of it. None of it. We can literally get rid of none of it because all of them have it. So y equal 5 in the directrix. I don't know why they need this. We never really use this anymore. But so if I remember correctly, the directrix is this line over here, if I remember correctly. So this P line is the director. So P equals P, right? Am I correct? And Y equal 5, yeah. So we can just do, oh no, X is equal to P. Oh, I'm so sorry. So it's equal to 5. So negative P equals to negative 10. So 20. 22. That's not right. I don't think we did it correctly. What's going on? Directrix equals P. Uh, Did I mess up here something? I'm just gonna quickly search up the definition of directress to be quick. Oh no, I was wrong with the definition of directress. So the directress, the line described by y equal 5 is the parabola. Okay, so the parabola opens outwardly at the vertex y equal 8 is above the. So, oh, okay. So what it's basically saying is somewhere in here at y equal, I'm a fool, 5, that is when the, no, it doesn't make sense. The vertex. I think something's wrong about this. I don't think any of the answer is correct. Hmm. Well, I'm just a fool that didn't really get it right. Oh, maybe they're using the fact that this is a 3, and this has to be true. The circle over here, wherever y equal 5 is, this is y equal 5. The circle must always be 2 for a parabola. The circle must be constant. Ah, they could be using that. And in this case, how would you use this thing? This thing's unknown. Oh, I got it. I got it. This is just a trick of the hand. So what I have to do is say, okay, y equal 5. So 5 minus 8 squared equals 2p x minus 4. So that is 9 equals 2p. P is unknown. And I need to figure out p too. P is a focus. When h and k is at 0, so doesn't really help. Ah, I see. We're supposed to use this formula over here. So imagine this. We have this, but we can transpose this one with another x divided by 2. Or, more simply, we can do p divided by 2 negative minus 4. This, actually, they be quadratic anyways. I don't want to solve a quadratic. That sounds harsh. Sounds really harsh. Is there any way I can, like, guess this? Because I don't want to do that. There is. So we know that these two are completely bozos, and we know this is a form of it. So we know these two have to equal. And at y equal 5, the directrix happens, and the directrix must equal x equal negative p over 2, right? All right. So we need to figure out how to get the vertex. Huh. I mean, that's just 5 minus 3, which is square, which is, no, 5 minus 3, which equals 2. Sorry, I forgot that one. No, 5 minus 8, which is 3, yeah, squared, which equals 9. So 9 equals 2p. Well, okay, we have to do it this way, apparently. So that equals 2x negative, so negative 4x. How would this help me? No, I need to figure out p. I'm so stupid. So it's 2p, and it's going to be negative p divided by 2 minus 4. And then 9 equals, okay, now we have a quadratic, basically. And I think this is the most proper way to solve it. I don't see any. I was trying to figure out a shortcut, but I can't think of any. If you can think of any, more power to you, but I can't. So negative p squared divided by 2 minus 4p minus 9. So that's p squared minus 4p minus 9 equals 0. If I plug in a variant of, wait, I'm so stupid. I don't think, I think this already gives me the answer, can't it? Right? So it is D. Because none other choices make sense because of X. Oh, they were giving me an easy way out. I didn't take it. It is D. Damn. Uh, what's the center is less than 1? Okay, what? Non-singular. Non-singular. What does non-singular even indicate? I should probably just search it up. Um, okay, I think I think it's very late, but I think I can do this one. Hmm. Okay, so the sensitivity is less than 1. I should just search up what is a non-singular ellipse real quick. Never heard of this. Oh, it just has two foci and non-zero axis. So two foci means ellipse. So it is basically an ellipse. Okay. So the center is less than 1. Yeah, check. That's correct. There's two foci. That's check. The sum of two distances in the foci is 2a. Yes, that's the definition of a semicircle. The coefficient a and b precede x and y. It turns equal to the. I mean, I know 100% this is correct. So D must be the answer because it says false. So a and c. The coefficient preceding a and c in the terms is the general form. Oh fuck no! It's an elliptic equation. So this is definitely not correct. This is not a general form. This is a garbage form. Yeah. Yeah, I can go on. Which of the following radius of a sphere? Oh, so circle doesn't count either. What is the radius of a sphere with a center at the origin? I refuse to believe that's correct. To a point. Oh, is it three-dimensional? So it's 8 x, y, and z. Oh, that's interesting. Um, okay, I'm more confused than you can even imagine. So you're just saying you know the origin. I'm tempted to say it's just a square of all these, probably. But square and square root of it, because that's usually the case for these things. I will double check it, but it seems to be square root of 101. Yeah, probably that, because there's no other answers I can think of that would justify that. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. See. Oh, it's at the origin. Dumbass. Yeah, that makes sense. My reading comprehension is so fucked. Equation for ellipse. Are they not? I think we're missing something in the question. Are we not? Because all of these are ellipses, man. Right? Yeah. Yeah. This is missing something. Um. Let's make this a real question by putting an ellipse here, and I'll just say A, B, A is correct. Let's just do A is correct, or do you want to do B is correct? Let's do A or B. Wait. What the fuck is wrong with this question? B and D is the same. What the fuck? What the general fuck did I do here? Let's do A. Um. Uh. What the hell? It's a fucking question. Yeah. You know what? I don't even want to do it. This is so fucked up that I'm just gonna say make the question correct. And I'll do this later. Yeah. Let's just call it like what the fuck is going on here? Okay. What's the area of the perimeter over here? That is just doing this again. Where is that? This thing. It's just getting a triangle actually. So really, I'm not sure if this is a good question, but it's the perimeter question. So it's this one. So it is theta equal s divided by r, s divided by r, and then it is a equal sr divided by 2. And what am I even looking at? What um another question that I can't really know. So I'm just going to background on this whatever piece down. That these two are weird. I will fix this question. All right, what the equation of the circle is 2, 3. I will probably fix it. So that is negative, negative. So these two take it out, and passes to 2, 1. Just plug and check. There's no reason for you to not plug and check. So that is 2 minus 3, which equals minus 1, and then this is minus 1, which is 3, minus which is 9, which is 1. So it must be this one in conclusion, right? No, did I do something so wrong that I don't know what's going on about this question. These questions are being fucked. Which means I need to check these question answers. I know it's one of these two, so we can leave this one out. And then x equals 2 and y equals -1, right? Um, 2 minus -3 equals -1 square equals 1 plus 3 square. It equals 10 at most. What the fuck is wrong with this question? Um, these are all wrong answers. What was the what? No, this one's just plain out wrong. Um, what the fuck is going on? Okay, I kind of don't want to do this one because I think it's gonna be wrong because it's one of those weird questions again. To find the width of the river, a surveyor says there's no answer to this, so I'm just gonna say everything is wrong. This should be, I think, it's a circle equation too, so it's 4 plus 1 square root, so it must be 5, right? Yeah, the radius should be 5. So this should be 25 instead of 25. Let me just say this, I go and fill white and write 25, right? Yeah, let's just do 25 here. And then, ooh, we did a good job. It is D. Yay. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Width of the river. So the width of the river, we know this angle, we know this angle, we know that angle. Because if you think about it, if we know 27.25 divided by sine A, sorry, this is wrong. Delete all this. Come on, delete it. I messed up. So this is 180. Oh, come on, pen. Why is it fucking with me? Okay, I think it's a sign to say stop, but we're not stopping until we finish this. So it's 90 minus 67.25. So on 90 minus 67.25, which is equal to 22.75. So this is 22 about. So what we do instead is do sine of 22 equals 275, which equals to x divided by sine of 67. And we can just do that and get x. So just multiply this by sine 67 and we're good. So 275 sine 67, which is 7, parentheses divided by sine 22, which gives you a dumb answer. So let me just clear it out and try it again. So probably a mistake. 275 multiplied by sine 67. Oh, I'm in radians. That's why it gives me some stupid answer. Okay, clear. 67 parentheses. Sine by 22, which equals 267. What the fuck did I do on here? 90 minus 67. 23 about. That's not wrong. Um, okay. 275 meters. That sounds right. I must have made a mistake in my math again. So 275 sine 67 sine 22. What did I wrong? Sworn. Wait, am I getting ink? I don't know. I think it's another wrong answer. It's 677. Okay, another red one. Let's just bring a round of applause to my textbook search because I clearly did not vet these properly. Give me a pour. Uh, this is definitely a second time coming of mistakes that's in these books. Oh, so many mistakes. I love mistakes. Mistakes are what makes the economy run. 675 meters. I hate these questions because I'm just getting all of them wrong because the questions are wrong. I had to make new answer choices. Okay, whoever made these questions, go get a real job. Okay, this was obviously A. I mean, you don't have to even question that. That's just A. If you don't know it, I don't know how you don't know it. That's all I'm gonna say. But we move on to this one because you're engineer for 4 years. If you're taking this test, man, you should know that by now. Um, but if you don't know it, it is over here in one of the thing. And I'm clearly tired because I'm saying shit I shouldn't say out loud. Well, I mean, like it's not like a lot of people are watching it, so we're fine. At best, there's some lazy kid that needs to do something here. It's just to make me silly, honestly. So it's not like I care too much about how people see me after I'm done. So is this? Oh, actually, it might be a reason. Oh, here it is. There you go. There's your identity. That's the one identity I actually know because classic. Uh, okay. Makes sense. I kind of think I know how to figure this out. You just, I mean, the easiest way is to just plug it in here and figure out t because what's happening here? Oh, not again. My my annoying pen won't work. But that's fun. Let's give it like 2 seconds for it to actually reload itself. It'll eventually get by. Yeah. So, oh, come on. So x divided by 8 equals sine t, and y divided by 8 equals cosine t. And then, hmm, yeah, and then you just plug into here to see if you get any of these. I mean, let's, I hope this one's not a mistake, honestly. But, what you do is because it's a path of, yeah, okay, so you're going to do sine squared t plus cosine t squared equal 1. And then we're going to just do, oh, this is 6, sorry. X divided by 8 square, and then y divided by 6 square equal 1, and then plus. And that should be everything. That should be everything. So 64, it looks like it's an A. Because 64 on, 64. Do I want to actually check this? 64 plus 36 and multiply 36 is about to do. Yeah, it's A. I don't, but I did. Okay. What question are we on? Okay, there's a few really bad questions. All three sides are initially 4. What is a new size? No, all three sides of the triangle are initially 4 meters. What do you mean? What is the new side length if the area is exactly half of the original? Oh, like this? Okay, that makes sense. So 60, and it's going to be, it doesn't matter, sine or tangent, but I'll do sine equals 4 over whatever x is, x equal 4 sine 60. So 4 sine 60, and it's in degrees. Okay, square root, 2 square root of, and then you can just do this. Wait, why is this index there this time? Oh, I hate my dumbass. Okay, so what? Oh, new side of, I get 3.4. I'm gonna double check my calculator, but if it's wrong again, yeah, that makes sense. At this point, my calculator, no, the question has been wrong like 6 times. So would it be shocking if I found another mistake here? No. I would just say, yeah, that's about right. I don't know how they. I need to check the quality of these questions after that. Um, I don't think 13. Okay. Okay, I don't think. Okay, I got H right, but I don't think that's what they're looking for. The original area. Wait a second. Oh, wait. What? These questions make no sense. What kind of? Okay, the wording on this question is god awful. It is saying it's scaled down by a half. Um, since this question is awful, I'm just going to say fuck this question and just change the answer key to that. Actually, no, we'll just say we'll just add over here scaled by 1/2. There we go. These questions are bullshit. After that mistake, thank you. So it goes inward by a half apparently. That's what it is. So original area equals 1/2 BH, and then H, and then basically what happened is the dimension got scaled down by a half. So this area is area 2 equals 1/2 B2 H2, which is equivalent to saying 1/2 BH by 1/2 again. And now we figured out earlier it was 3.46, right? The H. So we're just gonna keep that. The base over here is still equal to 2, right? Yeah, 2 because it's a half. So what's it looking for? It's looking for a scale factor. So What else can I say about this? Is there something else I can say? Mm, well, we can get rid of this one with this one. So B2H2 divided by BH equals 1/2. And we know the bottom. Do we know the top? Not yet. No, we really don't. No, we don't really know no. No, we don't. We don't know an Amiga deal. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really hmm, think think. I think I'm missing something from the question. This is still not a normal question. It says scale down, but yeah, this question is just fucked. Yeah, this question is fucked. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put a new question answer E, a new question answer, which is gonna be 3.46, because clearly I haven't vetted this question and we're vetting it together, and we're just gonna pour white on it. And it's gonna be obvious which one's the answer, but I don't care at this point. It's just fucked. Okay, another one that's basically you can skip because the question is just fucked. Um, let's just do that because it's really fucked. Okay, we're almost there. Now I need to check if they're fucked or not. The following equation. This is the following thing, which is a classic 90/90. Okay, so we're just trying to figure this thing out, which is over here. So 90 over here, 90 over here. We have AD that is 15. We have DC that is 20. We have AC that is 25. What is the length BC BD? Okay, I think I know how to like question this. So 20, 80 is 15, and then DC is 20, and AC is 25. Isn't this one of those weird triangles I have to figure out? I'm sure there's one of those things. No? Okay, we're gonna have to go old-fashioned way, it looks like. All right, so if this is a right triangle, right? We know that this angle over here must be 90, no, 180 minus 90 minus angle C. And this is axils. Over here must be, oh, this is a classic one. Sorry, we don't even have to guess. In the world of geometry, this is 90 because we have done these questions before. So in that case, we have something. So we can say 20, 15 square, right? Plus 20 square. Let me just check. Equals 25 square, right? And if we check that off, oh no, we can't say that yet. We can. We're fit on 15 square plus 20 square. Yeah, we can. I remember this formula. Equals 25 square, right? Yeah. So this is a right triangle. Long time ago in geometry, I learned this. Don't know why this would be useful in whatever. It might be useful somewhere. With that said, does that help me in any way? Yes, because these are similar triangles again. So what we can do is do some math to figure this out. Can't wait to get back to calculus because calculus is so much more fun. So what I'm hearing is that 20 divided by 25 must equal, because they're similar triangles. If I look at this, BD divided by the long one, so 15. So is this. So what is that? 20 divided by 25 multiplied by 15 equals 12. So BD equals 12. So this one, so it's B. Okay, clear this one. What's the length of the slope? What's the length of a line with slope 4, 3? From point y equal 4 divided by 3 x plus b, right? So we can do y minus 4 parentheses equal m, which is going to be 4 divided by 3 parentheses x minus 6. So we can say y equal 4 divided by 3 x minus 6, 4 divided by 3 multiplication, plus 4. So we can do 8 divided by 3 minus plus 4. Division minus 8 divided by 3 plus 4. So that's 4 divided by 3. So y equal 4 divided by 3 x plus 4 divided by 3. Yeah. So how long will it take? So 0 equal minus 4 divided by 3 plus 4 divided by 3. So it must be x equal to -1. So when x equals -1, we get 0. So in that case, it is 7, 4. So we just square root those and then the distance. Square plus square, something like that. Never good to deal, so calm down. That is baloney. That is not correct. Did I do something wrong? Probably. The geometric of that doesn't sound right, which comes a lot. What did I do? What did I do? Excuse me. No, this is another question that I didn't do wrong. The question choices. Oh, I'm sick of this. Oh, transparent. Give me white. Another one that they made a mistake on. This is supposed to be 8.06. D, obviously, and move on because they fucked it up for me. Oh, maybe not. No, they just fucked it up for me, I think. I should double check what was wrong with that one. A line goes through this point and is perpendicular to y equal 4x plus 10. What is the equation of the line? So let me ask you this. So if you know that this is your vector, that's the vector that is y4 and 1, right? So the vector is 1 comma 4, right? Over here, you see over here, this vector is could be minus 1, 4, comma 1. And if these two equal 0, we're good. So minus 4 plus 4 equals 0. So the dot product equals 0, so it's B. It's clearly obviously B. So that's done. Um, wow, what a fancy surprise. Cosine squared theta equal, I believe, 1 minus sine square. So that is C. And your engineer already, I don't need to explain to you more, hopefully. What is this in, what are you doing to me right now? Why are you doing this to me? So this is going to be r square, right? Sine square alpha equal r, right? You multiply r cosine theta, and you want this in x and y coordinates, so this is just y squared equal x, dude. Nothing more, right? But that's adding a few things. So in this case, you're looking for what is the focus of this. So this is equal to y squared, which is, this is y and this is x, right? And if it's y squared, we have this as two variables over here, and we have it like that, right? So if there's no, oh yes, there are all zeros, okay. Oh, it's gonna be 4. So it's gonna be this. It's gonna be D. The reason why is just due to just look at it. It can't be pi or some weird shit because the cosine sign doesn't matter. And then I remember there's gonna be a 4p or something, and then that's it. And then look at that. Yeah. Which of these are parallel? We just have to look. What the fuck? None of these are parallel. Where wackadoo am I finding this question? Oh, I'm stupid. No, where wackadoo? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so they must never intersect each other. So this, the y is 1, and then this is 4, right? You need the same slope. Wait. You tricky bastard. You just switched this. Okay, Steve. Oh, let's say it's another fucking mistake one. Oh my god, I need to sleep soon. What's this? That's just subtract these two. That's 1 squared plus 8 squared plus 1 squared square root. So that's 10 squared, which is not even there. Um, there must be a mistake I made. Yeah, I think I made a mistake somewhere, maybe. No, another mistake on their part. What is that in number? This square root of 10? About 3.16. So let's just change this one by filling this in. Why 3.16? Oh, I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of the amount of long answers here. And this is just embarrassing. If this, swear to God, if this has some kind of stupid, dumb mistake, I will be raging. So that's u squared plus 4u plus 3, which is 1, 4. So the answer is that u has to equal plus 1, or u has to equal plus 4 equals 0. So u must equal -1 or -4. The sine of theta equal -1. So arc sine of that, that's right. I don't think sine can be -4, though. No, I can, but it's pi over 2. And -4, I don't think it can be because it's between 2 pi as the main area also. So it must be pi over 2. So it must be, let's just plug this in and see what happens. Because I realize that I'm being stupid. If sine 1, 4 divided by, no, there's no divide. Parentheses. Oh, we need to mode radians. So I can just do sine of pi 0. So pi over 2 parentheses. And then that should be squared plus 4. I'm cheesing a little bit to double check, but this is what I would do in a test if I had to double check something. So it's not really cheesing, more like, no, that's wrong. So that's wrong. Let's check 4. That's wrong. Let's check 3 pi divided by 2, which is, what is 3 pi? 3 pi divided by 2, 4.7. 7, 7. Yeah, sounds right. So this is equal to -90, so it's actually D. I'm so stupid. I just double checked it right now. It's D. I'm losing my touch right now, that's for sure. What are the coordinates of the center? I should probably stop. I just want to finish all this up already. What are the coordinates of the center respectively? Didn't we do this already? X squared plus minus 2 squared. Oh, it's the same question, but different numbers, I'm guessing. Yeah. So plus 12y plus y squared, that's a plus over here, is going to be equal to negative 12, right? Negative 12. All right. And then we can do plus 1, it's going to be negative. And then I think I need to do plus b over 2b. I forgot how to do this. Well, it's 6, 6 is 36. So I'll remember later. Minus 36 and then minus 1. No, no, wait. Minus, minus, so it's plus, plus. Okay, I don't think I need that. X minus 1 squared plus y plus 6 squared. So it's minus 6 plus 6. So it's one of these two. And I need a radius, so it's the radius of this, which minus 12 plus 36 plus 1 equals about 25, so it's d. Okay. Okay. Radius of a snowball slowly increased by 20 cm per minute. How fast is its value increasing when its diameter is at 1 meter? This question doesn't have an answer. This question is also kind of fucked, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't have an answer again. This is another question I don't think has an answer. So that would mean I need to fix it, but I don't really want to fix it. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to say it's a shitty question because the radius, well, that was a hill increases. Oh, no, the radius increases, but how fast does volume increases when it's 1 meter in? Okay, fair enough. I can get that. So volume equals 1 divided by 3 pi r squared rolling down the hill, right? And what I can do is d dv equal 1 divided by 3 pi 2r dr dt. And with the dr dt, I know that this is a constant. Place yeah. So what I can do is integrate 1 divided by 3 pi 2r parentheses 20 cm dt, which equals volume. Which volume then equals 1 divided by 3 pi 2r, which is 1 meter, at 20, right? Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Oh, wait. Let me erase this for a minute. So if we know this, right? Oh, wait, I did this wrong. 3. It's 3. So this is actually 3. This cancels out, which is pi r dr dt. Okay. Does this question ever have something I'm trying to think, try to see if there's a way I can solve this easier. But I don't think so. I think you just have to do it, which is interesting. Not interesting, it's just how you do it, I think. Unless I'm missing something so spectacularly bad. No, I don't think so. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's it. So it's 20, and then 1, and then pi. So it's 20 multiplied by pi, which is 3.14. Okay, so it's this. 20 multiplied by pi. Let me check. It's 60.63. Yeah, it is C. What is this? Okay, erase that. I can do u squared, and I can say this is du instead because cosine x equals u, then du equals sine of x negative. So this is actually negative. And then I can just say u3 divided by 3, right? Negative. You get away with it because it's integral. Bounds are different, but who cares? Plus c. And this will be cosine 3u, 3x, and then this will be 3 negative plus c. So that is b. What's the area of the region bound in the curve of y equals sine of x, where x-axis interval of pi over 2 and x equal to pi? So integral of sine of x of pi over 2 and 2 pi. Well, I think we can just, well, actually, we probably need to solve it. Okay, this equals negative cosine of x of pi over 2 and 2 pi. If I do negative cosine of 2 pi plus, because the minus cosine of pi over 2, we slowly figure out that this will be 1, so this will be negative 1 or something. Or this will be negative 1, so this is 1. No, that's just wrong. I think I did this thing wrong. Oh, I'm stupid. No, no. Pi over 2. Let me just do the math on the calculator. Why am I not just using a calculator? So it's pi divided by 2, and it's just 2 pi. And it's just sine of x is negative 1. What is wrong with this equation? It's negative 1. I don't understand. It is negative 1. Another question that's fucking wrong. Unless there's some kind of explanation. No, I think it's just. Oh, another one that's fucking wrong. So I don't know why. Unless I'm misreading the question. Right side of it. I don't think so. It is -1, clearly. Over here we have r squared. I mean, can you guess which one it is? Yeah, actually I can because 4, -4, -4. Right? So no. So r equals 4. So oh, then it's basically gonna be b. I don't even have to do more than that. I don't think. Yeah. I should explain what I did. So r squared minus 8r plus 16, 4, 4, right? Negative, negative. So r equal 4, and that's both of them. So it's over here. Over here is using the Laplace transformation. So RF over here, it's gonna be S, right? Square plus no S. This is f of S. So it's S square plus 1, and then am I correct about the sign? Laplace transformation always confuses me a little bit sometimes, but I think I am correct. I'm not gonna check. I'm not making a deal. F of S. Oh wait, I will check. I mean, no, I won't check because I'm too lazy. Sine of beta t. Beta. Now that one I need to check because I don't remember which one it is. Oh, come on, show me it. Mathematics. Laplace table. What kind of sine is beta? So it's beta, and for this it would be a beta square. So b, it'll be plus. So plus 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 is this one because if you don't know derivative here, you see this one instead of plus as a derivative plus plus plus. So it is a. Okay, so we're almost done. This one is Newton's method. I haven't touched Newton's method in a long time. You go down over here, go to numerical methods. Where's Newton's method? Here's Newton's method, and then we just write that down. Aj plus 1 equal aj minus fx divided by dfx dx parentheses divided by x equal aj. So with that said over here, if my computer will load it, it takes a while. So it is x minus 2 square minus 1 divided by the derivative, which is taking a while, 2x minus 2 minus 1, and aj, and then aj minus equal aj plus 1. So you just have to plug in the original. So, okay. What is the third approximation if the root is 9.3 is chosen? Okay. Perform 3 iteration, 4 iteration, so forth, so forth. But how you do it is usually a first guess of, so I think you're supposed to use 9.3 as your first guess and then move on there. Like, then this would be a 9.33 and then 9.3. Let me just do my calculator real quick and get it. Okay, I get 4. The general form of this, oh, I see what you have to. Wait. Oh, so it's like this. So negative, so it's -6 and then 4, like this. So that makes the line m equal to -6 and then 4, right? So that's 3 divided by 2, right? So that's y equal -3 divided by 2, x minus 6. Oh, it's actually plus, sorry. Plus, because you went like this. So 6 ratio like that. Okay, so plus, so, and then you do y equal y minus 3 divided by 2x minus 6 equals 0. So 2y minus 3x minus 12 equals 0. So minus 12. Oh, okay. So they multiply it by, what? That doesn't make sense. What did they do here? Did I do something wrong? No. Oh, I did. Because it's x, that's 4. So it's 4 divided by 3, sorry. 4 divided by 3. So it's, sorry. So that's 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. So that's 3 and 2. So 3 and 2. So 3 is 18, sorry. Minus 18, 2, a. That's a. For some angle, this is true. What is cosine 2? Okay, so secant is equal to 1 divided by sine, I believe. Theta equal -8 divided by 2. So you can do -5, sorry. 5 divided by 8 equals sine of theta. And then you can do arc sine, which is inverse. 5 divided by 8 negative. Okay, let's finish this up. I messed up a little bit, and no, I wouldn't. Anyway, here we have 18. I3 plus j, 29. And we just square root that by this square plus this square plus this square. I mean, 18 square, obviously, and 29 over here. So it's 9 plus square plus square root, basically, bottom. That's over here. And then whatever that is. So basically, the trick is divide that by 18 and see if any of them are true. And if any of them are true, you just stop there. So I'm just going to do that real quick on my calculator. So 18, you can 18 square plus 9 plus 29 square. And obviously, this is going to be, you can probably just do it by this one alone. Syntax error because I tried to be a little cheeky. It's 0.523, so it's A. And that's all you need. You don't have to do any other ones. You can just skip that and just move on. Next here is a cross product over here. We all know how to do it. IJK, 1, 4, 6, 2, 3, 5. The trick is only first look at the one that's different. So 2 is different. Yes, so 2, look at the I direction, which is 20 minus 18, which is 2. So delete these 2. And then these 3, only the K is different. So look at the K. That's this is the 3, remember? Maybe I should erase it and make it more clear. 3. So 3 minus 8 is equal to -5, so it is C. Very obviously, it is C. Over here, we have ln of 7.3897 xy. Remember that if it's parentheses, you can do xy ln of 7.3897. So plug that into your calculator. And I forgot where's ln in my calculator. Natural log. Come on, it should be on the board. It's under math. Oh, oh come on, where is ln when you need it? Okay, I am flabbergasted I haven't found ln yet. I haven't even found log yet. Where would I never... Why would my calculator not have log? It should be under math. It should be... No. Way. I can't find ln. Oh my god. This is quite embarrassing, but I can't find... Um, Give me a second. ln in a TI 36X Pro. Press ln key. That's number 5 on your... What? Hmm. My apologies for taking this long. I don't know where it is. Let me just pause your recording now so I can find it real quick. Okay, I found it. I'm just a big old idiot. Okay, 7.389 is 2, so this equals 2. So it's 2xy. Sorry. That took a very long time to find the ln button in my calculator. What's the polar coordinates here? So we have a r comma theta, and then we need the x comma y coordinate of x and... Oh, so all we have to do is say square root of 4 squared plus 6 squared and tan of y over the 6 over 4 equal. Should be it. I might be wrong here. I haven't done this in a long time. So I get 2 square root of that, which is about 7.2. So these two are wrong. And then we do an inverse tan of division of 6 over 4, which is not in degrees. So change it to degrees and change it back to that equals 56.3. And then I tend to believe that it's true because of how triangles work. Change back to radian because no question is radian. What I mean by that is think about it. This is 6 on the y, 4. This is the angle over here. I tend to believe that higher, so it's going to be higher than 4, 4 because they're not. This is not 4, 4. So 56 sounds right to me. Therefore, I think D is what I could have guessed already and not have done the math. But yeah, good to do the math. Our data here is 4 comma 120. So here we just have to say e to I r data equal cosine theta r. So r over here plus I r sine theta. And we know that we can define the y direction with the I and the x direction with the cosine. So we can just write for cosine oh is also in degrees. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about it mostly being radians. But 120 is -2, so -2 over here. And then we can just change that to sine 120, which is 3.4 over here. And that makes sense again, or does it not? If you think about this over here, 120, 90 pass, right? This is 90. It passes, so 120. So it makes sense for the x to be negative and y to be positive. So check mark with C. C makes sense to me. Over here, what value satisfies this equation? This looks like a monstrous equation. I mean, I could just do a equals 0.01 parentheses 6 over 8, can't I? What's stopping me from doing that? There must be something, right? Because 10 square root of -3, right? Uh, parentheses that square root of 6 divided by 8 is about... Okay, I'm wrong. That's not how you do it. Oh, what is stopping me from just plugging it into here, figuring out? I'm so dumb. Yeah, that's the easy way. Yeah, that probably is the easy way. So instead of doing all the fancy math, I could just do 100 and then delete everything and do a negative version of this, 6 divided by 3. 8. So, this doesn't sound right. None of these answers seem right. What's going on? Parentheses? Okay. So that's 0.05. Okay, I think the question at hand is kind of fucked. Because apparently it's this, but it's a little fucked. But that's how you get it. Just plug and chug it, and you can get that answer D. Over here, we have ln, so we can do L log x minus the log of y plus z, so we know it's B. Over here, what's the coefficient matrix that... Okay, if this is a question, I'm fucked. Because the coefficient matrix is a complicated, nasty realm of bullshit that I don't even want to touch. Because it's just a pain in the ass to do. No rhyme or reason to the coefficient matrix, man. It's just a pain in the ass. If that's on my test, then go fuck yourself. I'm just gonna look up how to do this stuff. And just figure it out. So apparently, coefficient matrix is basically doing A11 because this matrix is basically 10, 3, 10, 8, -2, 9, 8, 1, -10, right? A11 equals to +1, and then -2, -10, -9, 1. Oh, so it's this area over here. Okay. Oh, I never even knew that. And it looks, oh, I actually never knew that the coefficient matrix that easy. Okay, I just learned something new from doing this. Okay, so this is the coefficient matrix. Apparently, you have this matrix, and basically you look at this thing and look at the adjacent one, and then that gives you this one. Let's see if I can get this one over here, -1, 1, which is basically just doing these two. Okay, this is not that bad. Okay, I was told that this is awful when I was in linear algebra and just told to skip it, which is why I always hated. I always said, yeah, let's not do this. -3, and it's parentheses 8 multiplied by -10 minus um 8 minus 10, 8 multiplied by 9 parentheses, and this is it. You keep on doing that and you get the answer. So it's just doing a determinant. Okay. And then if I were doing that, it's 3, 10, and 10, 1. Okay. So I was just seeing if I do this one, it's about doing this one, this one, this one, this one. Ah, so it's like a 5 column and row or something like that. I see. I see. And you keep on doing that. Ah, I see. So let's do a mini determinant then. So -2, 1, minus 9. That's 11. -11. What? Psst. Yeah, no, that's no, I'm wrong. Sorry. This is 20 minus 9, which is 11. Sorry. So these two are out. Out of these two, which one looks fishy? It looks like this two could be fishy, right? So we do 8 instead. 8 is a negative by our number way of looking at it. And we do the cross way, which means we do 3, -10, because it's a mini determinant we're doing. Who knew there's a mini determinant? I didn't know that. That's a little bit of a shocker. Thank you. Mini determinant, huh? Minus 10, which is -30 minus 10 equals to -40. Okay, so it's B. Oh, I accidentally. There we go, B. The reason I give all the answers already is because when you review this, I don't really, I'm gonna just rapid fire look at the stuff. Anyways, you're not gonna tell me to get a joint because why would you want the joint? That's just a transpose of this, which is basically saying flip these two around. So knowing this, it must be 11 because that's the only one that has 11 in it. So B. So you know what I mean, right? Yeah, I don't need to explain to you. Solve this. Oh, right. Okay, so I know how to solve this. How you solve it is the same thing as 2, 3, -1. Uh, -1, 4, -2, 2, -2, 5. And then what we do is A, X, right, which is our question, equals B, which is these three. And then we just say A inverse, right? We just place A inverse here, X. Because what happens here is the inverse cancels out that because inverse turns identity there. And we just say that equals the inverse of B. And we get it. Now, do I know why A inverse can be moved over here instead of being over here? Actually, I do know. Because if it's solvable, then this should be the same. So A inverse A should be fine with identity. So yeah. If it's not solvable, then it turns to a mess. Um, actually, yeah. 2, 3, -1, -1, 4, -2, 2, -2, 5. Clear? Math. 3, second math. Wait, there's so many. The inverse of that, I get a bunch of numbers that I'm gonna multiply to the over here, to a 1 by 1 by changing the 1 by 1 to a -10, -4, and 35. Second clear, and I'm gonna go into second mat. Oh, not second mat, second clear. We're gonna go get answer, and we're gonna go to second mat, and then we're gonna multiply that by that C, 1 by 3. I get -4.34, -2.85. Okay, I definitely did something wrong with the plugging chugging. So let me just check the math of a 3 by 3, and hopefully I did them well. There's a 2, there's a 3, there's a -1, there's a -4, -1, 4, so that's a +2. There we go. Easy way to make a mistake is just not do a +2, 2, -5. Okay, we can clear that. We can do A inverse. Okay, clear it. And then we can check our 1 by 1, 3 by 1 to say negative. Okay, we can clear it. And then we can do an answer multiplied by C. I get -2, -3, and a 5. So I get this. No. I get +2, sorry. So that's not it. I get B. So I'm allowed a calculator in every section. So there's a trick there. Okay, let me clear it. What's the angle in between? So there's a few ways. A dot B equals cosine magnitude of A, magnitude of B, cosine theta. And if you want to double check, you can go over here and check it out. I think it's on the matrix section. Cosine direction. Okay, you just have to trust me on this one because I don't really see it. Oh well, you just got to trust me. And then this is going to be magnitude of A. So yeah, so A dot B divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B, cosine inverse, and that's how you get the answer to theta. And then here we have 4 multiplied by 20, clear. 4 multiplied by 24 plus -8 multiplied by 12 plus 6 multiplied by 6 equals 36. So it's 36 divided by magnitude of A and magnitude of B, cosine inverse equals theta. And then we can do cosine inverse divided by 36 and the second square root of 4 square plus 12 square plus 6 square multiplied by second square root. Oh, clear, no. Second square root of, what was it again? 24 square plus 8 square because the negative doesn't matter. And then we get 84.32 It doesn't matter because the angle between, so it's a shorter one, so it's B. And if it's negative, what are you doing? Why is it giving me a negative version? I don't know. The determinant of this spotlight matrix, go to your calculator again. Okay, half of these math questions are just going to the fucking calculator, which is smart because that's how the real world works. I mean, the real world works with a huge computer, which means no calculator, just a big computer that solves everything. And you don't need to hand calculate anything in your life. Anyways, that's my opinion. 7, 8, 9. Okay. The second mat to do a determinant of second mat A, and you get negative 10. What the fuck did I do? Okay, maybe really late at night, and I should not be doing this at night. No, I shouldn't. But 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. No, I did it right. Um, okay. And then I did clear to determinant. Um, this I think is a mistake. So background color red. Done. It should be C, I think. It should be negative 10, and I didn't really write it correctly. It's not 0. Over here is 5, so these can be deleted because it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle with the square root. I instantly figured out that one out because 3, 4. Anyways, after that, I can do a 10. It's a good thing. It's a good test, actually, because knowing people should know that some people say, but I don't really care. And actually, by looking at what the answers could be over here, I can figure it out because, what I said is 3 in the X and 4, so it's not 3, 3, so it must be B. But if you want to check, you can do this. I'm not checking. I'm being lazy. Oh, wait, no, I'm so sorry. These are two different numbers. Oh my God, I'm fucking foolish. Oh, fudge. Oh, sorry, my man. Sorry. Um, excuse me. I am so sorry about that. Wait, does that mean I did this part wrong? No, because I changed the polar coordinates and rectangle coordinates very easily. Oh, so this is not normal. Okay, yeah, there's one angle here, but this one does not. Ah, right. Okay, that's a little bit painful, but we can get that part. But we know it's one of these two. So let's just do 5 cosine 53.3. That's about 3, so that is correct. So it is B. I am correct, actually. My guess was actually correct. Um, yeah, and then that gives me 4. Why? Huh, interesting. Oh, I think I know what they did. This one did not do that. I see. Instead, it got an angle in there. Yeah, that's a little different. Yeah, but you could theoretically just have done. Yeah, you could theoretically. Yeah, you could theoretically done differently. Let me clear this for a minute. This one is doing let me just double check this for a second. I want to check something. So 4.21 we know. Then the cosine of 56.3. Let me just say that 4.21 cosine of 56.3. I just want to check something. 4 is correct. And then if I choose the sine of this, 6 squared. Okay, so both of them work. It's just different way of observing it. I forgot that exists. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so this is why do you do this to me? This is just a painful question. Not really. It's a simple question. It's 11i plus 5j plus 6k, right? And then BC is 10i plus 12j plus 14k, and you dot product it, which is basically 11 times 11 0 plus 60 plus 24 84. So we know that from these two is 170, and then this is going to be over that, so we don't have to even guess. It's going to be D because that's the only choice that is offered that doesn't make any sense. 170 plus 84. Yeah, 254. I must have made a mistake somewhere. Where did I make a mistake? This thing is 12, first of all. Because plus in here, my 5, 6, okay. And then this over here is 10, 12, 14. So 12 multiplied by 10, 120. Oh, 120 now. 6 multiplied by 14, which is 84. I don't know. 120 plus 60 plus 184. Oh, that's where. Okay, 84. But that should only get me to 264. Question? Okay, I think it's another red one. I don't think I made a mistake. Why? I think I think there was a mistake in the typo of the latex. Whatever. You just plug this to the calculator because there's no other way to solve this. Okay. 8, 50, 1.88. Okay. Is D. Okay, we can clear this out. What does this say? So the vertical angle at the top of the flagpole, okay. On the ground observes, okay. So there's a 37. What even is this? What is that? First of all, I've never seen that in my life. No one goes above a degree on these angle type shit. That must be like a 37.11 or something. Yeah, never seen that before. Anyway, the observer walks 17 meters directly away from point A, okay, and a flagpole to point B. If that's 17, okay. Okay, so I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out what's the approximate length of the flagpole. Okay, from these two angles. God damn it. So we can figure out these two angles. These fingers know. Further, can we tell it? I can get this length. From this length, what can I get? Because this length is x control. I have an angle. Oh my, side angle, sine. I know what to do, but I don't want to do it because it's a pain in the fucking ass to do it. Where is the geometric rules? It's such a pain in the ass to find. There's a bunch of geometric rules here that I need to follow. Law of sine to be precise, and then maybe law of cosine depending on how much pain you want to be in. Exactly. How much pain do you want to be in is the question. Parallelogram, there's a bunch of properties of parallelogram that I want to touch. If they ever give me that, I'm skipping. Law of sine, okay, there it is. And I kind of already knew that, but I just need to look at it. So here's how you do it. You see this angle, right? And you see this angle. Huh. So actually I need to check. What is 37, this tiny little dot over here? I need to like figure it out. What is it? What is that like little tiny little piece over here? Like I don't understand what that is. Oh, it doesn't matter. So we can get this angle basically from 37.11. I think it's just I think it might be point. So 180 minus. So 180 minus 37.11 is equals to 142.89 degrees. I hope that's kind of what it is. If it's not, well, not my problem. So I hope it's not my problem. There's a few ways to solve this. We can either do two law signs, or we can do a way where there's a triangle. Either way works. Because the area of a triangle can be found by this h equals something something sign. I'm sure it has it in here. Let me just check. Here it is. No, it's not. You're joking me. They don't have it here? What kind of bank? Yeah, actually, it's actually obscure formula, actually, technically speaking. Okay, we're gonna use loss sign two times. I was looking for like a Helmholtz formula or some kind of like h equal like the length of the height. I mean, getting the height by doing the sine of the angle of 37, and then you can get it with. Actually, no, I think I can still do it because it is basically just using sine. So let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Anyway, over here I have 172. Okay. I don't think that's right. Either way, I don't need that actually. To be fair, we don't even need that. We can just say this is a triangle and do well, no, that's actually pretty helpful. This is actually pretty helpful because I can now do 180 plus the minus 25.43 minus 14.2.9 equals this angle over here. Yeah, and that angle I know the angle of. So let me just do that real quick. So 180 minus 25.43 minus 14.42.89, which equals 11.268, which okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I want to know, what is this angle type business? I don't really know, but the numbers are not enough to actually care. So we can just put 11 for now, and we can just say sine of 11 divided by 17 equals the ratio of sine of 25.43 divided by this angle over here, this length over here, x. And then we can say x equals 17, and then by sine 11, and then sine something, whatever. You plug into your calculator at this point. You can do the algebra. You can see with your eyes what I'm doing. It's not like some magic trick or anything. There's no magic here, so just do it. I don't know why I had to say so much. I guess my eyes are tired. I don't know. I guess I'm driving too much. Okay, so I get 37 meters about. That sounds about right. Doesn't it sound right to you? 37 meters. I get 37 meters. With that said, now we have something here. We have we can use, what is this? We have an angle over here. We can use sine. So sine of 37 about equals the h over. No. H is already no. So this is not right. I was thinking of it as a hypotenuse or something. So we can do 37 over the height of the flagpole. So 37 sine 37, and then that is 22. That's B. So that was fast, as you can tell. And then we can just clear it and then move on. Here is a hard one. There's two tangles. Okay, so we have x over here, x over here. We have this question basically. What's the area of the comet in between? So what kind of monster made this question? I don't know. Anyway, they're 20, 20, 20, 20. So there's center over here, center over here. So this is 5. Okay, that's 5 meters, 5 meters. There's a few ways to get this equation. I wonder which one is the most preferred way. I would do an integral, basically. Yeah. What you have here is, in the case if you make a coordinates graph over here of x and y, what you can say is basically x squared plus y squared equals what? The radius, right? R squared, which in this case is 10 squared, right?